So how do we do that? A simple if statement. If columns equal to 1, print F. I like to keep things on a single line if it's a single line command. I don't like doing like things without brackets on separate lines because it gets confusing. That's just me. I think it makes it look cleaner. Print F. One of these guys. Great. So now if it's at this point we need to print out spaces. So for each of the other columns, from column 1 to total columns. So just a regular thing. Print F space. So this is the magical part where the actual spaces are being addressed. Later we'll put 1, 2 star decisions in here. So this is later where you'll decide if you want to put a space or a star or something else. Then of course the last column, so column is equal to, I guess I should fix this so we're actually addressing this properly, and I'm sure you guys would have figured this out. If we had more time, I would have just left this mistake. We could have figured it out together. But column is equal to the last column, so that's total columns. We need to print out the end thing and then a new line. So we need to print out the right boundary and then a new line. Okay, great. Neat. Okay, so that's should take care of our entire row. So we print out this, we print out all these spaces, we print out this, and then the new line. It should go to the end. So it should do that for each of the rows, and then for the last row, we know we need to print out these hyphens. So this is our column incrementer. So we need to, for the last row, print out the bottom outline, because we printed out all the regular stuff. So we say if row equals total rows, we want to, so if you're in the last row, we need to have a whole nother for statement going through all of the columns. Correct? So let's reuse columns so let's have something that goes through all the columns. From 1, a column is less than or equal to total columns plus 2, because we want to print out columns, the total column number of hyphens plus 2 extra ones. I don't want to put special conditions right now because I don't have time. So going through each of those. For each of those, we're going to print out a hyphen for each one of those. And then we know for the last hyphen, we need to print out a new line. So if column is equal to the last one we need to do, and we need to print out a new line. We need to close some brackets here. Close that bracket, close that bracket, close that bracket. Page up and page down actually works in Vim, which is great. I did GG equals G. I checked to see if all my indentation was proper. I'm going to put a parenthesis in here. And then we're going to try this quick and see how it works. So if everything works right, we should be able to have, looks like compiled, that's pretty great. Now look at that. Sorry I had to rush through that at light speed, but it's 50 after now. point being, this is the way you need to look. So this is the way you need to look at doing this. Systematically, part by part, logically, making comments. I know I didn't put in comments for everything because I was trying to rush at the end. You guys aren't constrained by time so much, so you can do this as you go. You need to do things logically. Think about what you're doing. Use variable names that make sense. And yeah, I know I didn't get to the hardest part of this, but I can't do your entire homework for you. But if you do things like this, it's going to make everything else, the hard parts, a lot easier to get through. So please try to write code like this. Think about how you need to do things like you're doing it by hand, and try to convert, put in comments before you put in code as you see. It sometimes helps you figure out exactly what you need to do. Figure out how to debug your code, trace things back, and you'll be okay. And I know office hours are going to be crazy today, but try to get in there, try to get in the Piazza, try to get stuff figured out, and good luck. Yeah. This is what office hours. Newgrass method? Yeah, you're basically trying to, the Newgrass method, you're sitting there trying to get closer and closer to y equals 0 to figure out when it intersects. And you're telling it to stop when you either go from 50 times and get closer and closer and closer, or when it gets within 10 to the negative fifth of 0, then y does. And then you use that as the speed that you, So basically, think about, you're trying to figure out when it hits, right? And so you're like, okay, here's where it is in this, and now I'm going to use the derivative to see if it's like where, try to get closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. You're not going to actually get this exact. Anyways, there's a really good slide on it. You'll have the note in the notes.